What up, world? It's your boy M. Dot, just coming at you. It's that time of year. We're getting ready for March Madness, so I'm gonna give y'all my take on the bracket breakdown. Really, the way I'm feeling right now, I really feel like the ACC is the strongest conference in college basketball. So I wouldn't be surprised if we had an all ACC Final Four. Looking at Wake Forest, I definitely think Wake Forest can beat Louisville without a doubt. On the other side, Duke, really Pitt. They a one trick pony. They got the big man down low, but really not too much perimeter shooting. So, Duke gets hot. I feel like they can beat anybody. Carolina, with Tyler Hansborough and the calls that he gets from the referees, I feel like the referees will push Carolina through. Maryland definitely can beat anybody, as you saw what they did to Carolina, and how they played in the ACC tournament. But really and true, I don't think Clemson gonna do much. Clemson really they played slow at the end of the year, but really seriously, like I feel like the Elite Eight matchups is gonna be a lot of excuse me, I got a text message. It's gonna be a lot of Big East ACC play. Syracuse looked real good out there, and I don't doubt for one second that Syracuse can beat UNC. I know Carolina. They not Tyler Hansborough, but Ty Lawson. Ty Lawson's doing pretty bad with his toe, so they say. But that guy Flynn for Syracuse, he's an NBA player. He is an NBA player, so he'll get somebody trouble. They got the white boy Devendorf. He's a hell of a shooter, and then they got the big man in the middle who a real legitimate big man to always give Tyler Hansborough trouble, because he's just not a real athletic player. So, and then looking up above them, looking at Carolina, not Carolina, but looking at Duke, really the 2-3 matchup, if it gets there, I think it's Duke Gonzaga. I think that might be a pretty tough one. I think the 2-7 Duke versus Texas, I think that'll be a tough one also. Texas has some big men down there. Not much perimeter play, but Duke has some big men, could get Duke in trouble, if they are well coached enough, to pound it down low. But Duke has athletes, but most of the players are perimeter players, So, it's gonna be real interesting. Again, I think Wake Forest can beat Louisville. My man Williams, number 1 for Louisville, he's a hell of a player. Even when he's not scoring, he's a hell of a passer. He makes that team look real good. And then looking down at the Memphis UConn bracket, again, I think Maryland can beat Memphis. I think Maryland can beat anybody in the nation. Really, one game situation, but I probably don't see that happening too much. But I do think Memphis can beat UConn. Also looking up the Florida State Pittsburgh matchup, that's gonna be a hell of a game too. I really think that this tournament is gonna shake up. I think it's gonna be real good. I think it's gonna be real good for the ACC and the Big East. Because they have so many talented teams in there. I don't believe too much in the Big Ten, in any sporting arena. I just don't think they have it. Pac-10's been down this year, so I think as far as the Cal Maryland game, I think Maryland will take care of that. Not really worried about Arizona, or UCLA. UCLA has a lot of experience, but not really too much worried about them past that. So I'm just looking forward to a good tournament. I got I got my 3 brackets already done. You know, I got my chalk bracket. It's just just the best teams, just picking the best team. And I got my ACC bracket, which is an all ACC Final Four. And then I got, you know, my real life bracket, what I really think is gonna happen. So, you know, I just say get ready, man. Should be a mad March. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's your boy M. Dot. Checking out. All right, one.